My friends, a lot of people send me questions and letters, and I actually get a lot of questions about retirement. Well, a young man just wrote me, and he said he's 25 years old, and he heard the Philippines is a cheap place to retire, and he said he's going to be working, and in 5 years, at age 30, he's going to have in between $40,000 and $45,000, and he wants to know, is this enough to retire in the Philippines? He says he doesn't need very much. He just wants to live a simple life, a small apartment, and be a beach bum. Well, first off, let me say good job on thinking about your future and putting money away and planning. You're way ahead of most 25-year-olds in that regard. But now let's talk about your plan of wanting to move to the Philippines because you've heard it's cheap. You don't seem to have know much else about the country other than that. You've heard it's cheap, and you want that beach bum lifestyle. Well, let's just say you have, for the sake of simplicity of math, let's say you have $40,000 and you live to age 70. The life expectancy for the average is well above 70, but let's just keep it simple for the sake of math. Well, if you live to age 70 and you retire at 30, that's 40 years, and you'll have $40,000. That equals $1,000 per year, which comes down to $83 per month. Plus, what about inflation? And you're also assuming that maybe you're also assuming that you might not meet a woman and want to get married and things like that that cost money. Plus, keep in mind, it's a foreign country. There's going to be visa fees. You can't just move and do whatever you want. You got to stay legal. So $1,000 per year if you live to age 70, $83 per month, that's not doable. I don't think that's doable anywhere in the world. Now, maybe you're planning on dying before you turn 35. And if that's the case, then by all means, go ahead and enjoy the last few years of your life on a beach. The other thing is, you're 25 years old. You're in the prime of your life. You're at that age when you should be working on your career or working towards something, some goal. You should be figuring out your talents and your interests and finding out your purpose in life. Instead, it seems that you just want to lie on the beach all day and sun yourself, but that's what crocodiles do. And you're not a crocodile, you're a human being, and human beings are meant to be productive. If you have any shred of spirituality at all, you should believe that we're here for a reason. And I don't know what your talents are, I don't know what your interests are, I don't know what your calling is. That's for you to figure out, and you're only 25, so you probably haven't found it yet, but that's okay. But I suggest that you spend more time thinking about these things and what you should be doing. And by the way, at your age, you can afford to take risks and completely screw up and make a comeback. If you take risks in your 50s and 60s and you lose everything, there might not be a recovery. Risks get even riskier the older you are. If you're 25 and you lose everything, you can recover and be fine. If you're in your 50s or 60s and you lose everything, you're probably going to end up as a Walmart greeter. Now's the time in your life when you can afford to be uncomfortable. You should be experiencing discomfort. You shouldn't be running from it, trying to live on a beach and be a beach bum and live this cushy lifestyle. If you're going to be uncomfortable in life, now is the time. In your 50s and 60s, that's when you're going to want to be comfortable. But now's the time when you can do it. So if you want to visit the Philippines, first of all, research more about it so you know something about it. But take a vacation, enjoy yourself. Taking a vacation could broaden your horizons, expand your mind. However, depending whatever your goals in life are, which you haven't found yet clearly, it might just be a distraction and a waste of your time that takes you away from what you should be doing. Priority number one for you right now should be finding out your calling in life, your purpose, what you can contribute. I can only imagine if Mother Teresa had your attitude, dude. But that's my advice. You asked for my advice. It might not be the advice you wanted to hear, but just work on yourself and what you should be doing. And forget about trying to be a beach bum, man. You're better than that.